Scottie, Europe has been a long time US partner and ally. I mean, do you think that's no longer the case?
Well, I think, if you want the same intentions, but Donald Trump is approaching this like a businessman, not a politician. And when you look at who has the EU, as America has continued to go into trillions of dollars in debt, has the EU really been a supporter and a partner of the United States when we've had our own crises in our border? If they were so much of a partner of us and trying to encourage us, and it was a mutually fair relationship, why do we continue to send U.S. aid over to all of these other different countries for just absolutely ridiculous projects, from transgender issues to cosmic books, all of those sorts of issues? I think it's really been a long time that the EU and America, while we might like good on paper, even Britain itself, the UK, voted to separate itself from the EU because of the type of toxic atmosphere that's become. There's so much conflict within the countries within the EU right now that you see these type of pop-ups. You see different resolutions of different people running for office not being able to assume office after the people put in. I think the EU needs to focus on itself and get its house in order, just like the United States needs to focus on itself, get our house in order. And once we have ourselves back into what I consider to be a good working position, then we can start to work again with each other. And then we can start to have these conversations. But right now, I think you're dealing with two countries that have a whole agenda of the past that is really starting to try to weigh it down. And there's certain leaders that are popping up, like Donald Trump, trying to set the record straight.